Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Flux campaign with Infinity's Endgamer. I'm going to be your DM again tonight, Eric, to wrap up our last bit of tonight of the Lee's past. I guess is kind of what I'm referring to this as.
Spoiler.
Well, I mean, you know it's in the past. You figured that out last time. So, our last time, a few of our heroes got pulled into another portal. Single raven feather fell down, and suddenly they were in the forest back in New Hope again. They, after kind of checking out a river and noticing that it was kind of being constricted, probably at its source, that caused the stream to flow smaller, they went into town, found their buddy Justice, who didn't seem to recognize them, and then met up with the Prophet, where Anoran basically spilled out a bunch of information about how they got there. And after Puck pulled them away, they went to the tavern to drink and, I guess, generally just find a place to stay. Even though it's only like 11 in the morning. So that's where we're picking up.
We're established.
It's called day drinking.
Yeah, it is called day drinking. You're right.
What happens?
Yeah, that's fair. So now, yeah, that's where we're picking it up at, but we'll go ahead and do roll call first.
I'm Jackie. I play Silva, a Dome Ranger, with my sadly, obediently sitting outside the tavern, beast companion, White Tiger Snowflake.
I forgot who Tony, I play Puck, Shadow Magic, Sorcerer, Warlock, expanding darkness to a light cleric.
Hello, I'm Dom. I play the elf light cleric that's getting shadow and all that stuff explained to him. And freaking out a little bit, I'll be honest.
Tom, you sound like you got further away from your mic.
It's the booze.
It's in the
Probably.
way. The bottle's in the way.
Alright, is it better?
Yeah.
That's way better.
Okay, sorry about that.
It's okay. All right. Yeah, so we're picking up in the tavern. You guys are, having your drinks, getting your food. So last time the Prophet had said that if you wanted to give a hand to the city, you could go kind of help out at the farm. That's pretty much the only leads around the city you have right now.
All right. I know, it's morning here, but in our time, I've been running around for a while. Do you think we could rest or take a nap or something?
I think that'd be good. I think my mental state would improve if I, slept and yeah. Because I just went from seeing a grisly murder to getting touched by darkness, and I kind of just want to sleep it off.
All right. Do you guys want to do a long rest?
For a short rest, maybe?
I'm about to say you could do a short rest.
Okay, let's play the game Nap Roulette, and then we'll just go to sleep and see when we wake up.
That sounds...
How do
You want to roll for nap?
Roll for nap.
Roll for nap.
Okay.
Would that be like a...
percentage dice, and if you're over 50%, you took a long rest. If you're under 50%, you took a... I guess that's a 50-50. I don't know if you want to put any weight.
It could be like a save or something.
How about roll a d10, and that's how many... Trying to think of how to figure that one out.
Yeah, a d10. D12. You just sleep away half the day.
A d12 to see how far you sleep. I'll let whoever wants to roll that.
I slept 11 hours.
Oh my god.
I got 8 hours.
Jeez.
Well, I think you guys are long resting.
Okay. Sounds like it.
So congratulations, you got a long rest. So if we were going to say that you guys got to the tavern at about 11 a.m. and you slept for... So wait, Tony, what'd you say you got?
8. Good. Nice balanced 8.
Okay, so so if you got an 8 and he got an 11, we're going to just average that to say it's like 9.5 hours of sleep.
Works for me.
So you are now sitting at about 8:30 at night.
Let's see. Does it work like that? It's like 10 a.m., right?
It was 11.
It was
I was
11.
declaring that by the time you guys got to the tavern, had your food, everything else, it was 11 o'clock.
You know what? I don't even care if this is like, what would we call this? Portal lag?
Sure, I guess.
I don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. As I get up, I go to Norn. Are we sharing a room and Silva's got her own, or?
Yeah, I assume that Silva and Snowflake had a room, and then you guys had a room.
Yes.
All right. Hey, Anoran, wake up! It's
Yes.
dark outside.
Wait, the darkness is here.
No, it's just.
Great.
I think it's just dark because it's not
You don't
day
do-
anymore.
Dude, you don't do that to a guy waking up. He's gonna panic.
That's slightly why I did it a little bit, but it's just night. I'm not really good at telling what time it is. I mean, are there clocks around or?
No.
Okay,
I would
just
say that
night.
you definitely know it's in the evening. And you can actually hear downstairs, there's probably more people in the tavern, like, drinking and making, like, the rough... Yeah, they're
There's
just
more
partying.
people? Oh.
Not partying, but you can hear that there's
At
people
least the
downstairs.
nightlife, the nightlife is much better than the day life here. People seem to be happier.
Booze tends to make people happier, I guess.
Anyway, want to go knock on Silva's door?
But apparently he fell back asleep.
I
All
probably.
right, I leave. I leave Anoran alone.
I follow Puck because I don't want to be alone in
God.
the darkness.
Like he's just laying there, and all of a sudden he's right up behind me.
He's now afraid of any aspect
I
of
was already
darkness.
up. I mean, I was in my room, but they're not waking.
Wait, so was Silva with you when you took your sleep, or not? Not Silva, Snowflake.
Yeah, Snowflake would have gone up into the room.
And then I would have left him there.
Okay,
When
I was
you guys
gonna,
leave the room?
I was gonna
going
say,
down.
let's go into an
Okay.
active bar with drunk people with a white tiger. Let's see how that go.
You know
Well,
how
she was
friendly
already
it
asked
is.
kindly to keep the white tiger outside, except for when she's in her room.
Yeah,
so.
she said I could bring him up, so I brought him up. But then, unless we're leaving, I'm not bringing him out.
Guess
Yeah.
Snowflake a
Litterbuck's
boy
big enough
cat
for
or a
a-
girl cat?
It sounds like a boy. I don't know. I think continuity-wise, I've gone back and forth.
Continuity, that is really confusing for an animal.
I know. Sorry. We'll say boy. I'll decide that now.
Okay. I mean, I guess I referred to it as a boy.
I think
so.
I think we were mainly. So we're gonna check out.
Yep, let's go downstairs. People are happier, drunker, looser mouths.
I think I'm good. I think I'm okay. I think I'm okay.
You're not drunk anymore? Is that what you're saying?
No, I mean, like, emotionally, he's stabilizing.
All right, so
Maybe.
let's not mention again before we go down there. Mention any portal stuff because I think it's crazy, and
Right. Sorry,
we're just strange travelers.
gotcha.
Even though that might be uncomforting, that's still better than anything else that we can talk about.
All right, so you head down to the bar. You see a lot, like there's a fair number of patrons, and it looks like most of the people that are in the bar right now are they look kind of dirty, like they've been out in the fields, kind of thing. Like it just kind of seems like maybe all the farm hands and things like that have just gotten off of work. You do notice that everybody in the bar right now is human.
Everybody, like even bartender. Even
I
the
would say,
workers?
yeah, even the bartender. The lady at the front counter that kind of checked you into your room, is Shutterkai though.
Does she seem bothered by?
No, I mean she's keeping to herself, but she's not like
Okay.
she's not like angstly like staring at everybody like accusatory or
Sure.
anything.
All right. I'll go to the counter and just So, what did we miss today?
You're talking to the barkeep?
Yeah, yes, I am. Just because the barkeep the tavern. Well, the barkeep knows that we just went up to our rooms and is now seeing us.
Well, the barkeep. I would say that by now the barkeep has changed. Like it's not the same barkeep as before, but like the barkeep just kind of goes, how you doing this evening?"
Sorry, we just woke up. We've been traveling for a while, and we were exhausted. And it's night. It was morning when we got here, and we just been
Could
sleeping all
understand.
day.
I mean, we're not that close to any other cities, so yeah, you'd have to travel quite a while. Did you come here on horse, cart, anything like that?
No, walking. But
Oof.
luckily the where is she? That girl over there. She's pretty good with nature and food and whatnot.
Thanks.
That's good to hear, I suppose. Do you need a drink?
I look at Anoran. Do you need a drink?
No, I think I think I'm good. I think I'm good for right now, at least. Maybe something to eat.
All right. And you see the Shadowkai that kind of checked you guys in, just kind of looks at him and gives him like a signal, and he goes, "All right, grab a table. It's on the house since you're friends of the prophet."
All right, we'll go to the table. It's pretty much like the town. Everything like pretty much done for the night. The prophet did say we could help out with I think it was a farm, but I'm pretty sure it's wrapped up now.
He kind of leans over the bar and goes, "You see all these people in here? These are all the farmers. So yeah,
Okay.
work's kind of wrapped up."
Okay.
Maybe we can find out about.
Yeah, you see
can
that
ask,
they're all kind of relaxed, like they're chatting, but they're not like getting rowdy. They're not like they're just all kind of talking. You do notice in the crowd that there is Katie is it's kind of like a redheaded human girl, and there's another redheaded woman that's like sitting at one of the tables.
Does she seem like she's a farm worker too?
Yes,
but she's kind of by herself.
No, she's with a couple other people. There's like a man, and maybe like another woman at their table. And like you can see, she kind of occasionally looks out the window.
All right. So I guess we'll go. Well, let me see how much. I look in my pocket. See if I have money. I don't. How much was drinks again?
It was like two silver for a bottle of wine.
They would have brought you ale out with like your meal and stuff like that.
Oh, I was trying to be a nice traveling person, and yeah, never mind. I was going to be generous, but then I realized I'm broke. I left all my
That's a problem.
all my
It's
gems
hard to
and
be
stuff.
generous when you're broke.
I lost all my gems in another world. Oops! I don't think that anyone will think that's a appropriate response.
It might get kind of funny looks.
I do have 5 gold on me. All right. So, I keep an eye on the Katie. I'm assuming that's her mom. Do I see
I would say that's a reasonable
Leezahie?
expectation.
Leezahie around?
No, you don't actually see. You don't see Katie. You'll see who you assume might be Katie's mom.
Ah. Okay.
Hey, maybe we could go get to know her. Go find out about the farm help and talk. Because if we're kind of agreeing that we kind of noticed that she may be related to Katie.
Okay.
We can kind of go get to know her too.
Sure. Norrin, I guess. Want to save our table?
Yeah. I'm just waiting for the food's here, right? So I think
Yeah,
we
the
might
food
be,
would be there. Like they laid down a couple chickens and some breads, and
yeah. I'll just save the table and start eating.
All right. I don't know, Silva. It's just kind of weird to just walk over there and say, "Hey, hi." I'll screw it. I'll go over there and do that.
Okay.
it's kind of weird. Nah, screw it.
I walk over to the assuming Katie's mom.
Okay.
She was there, and then there was another husband there, or
There's her. There's a guy next to her, and like a girl also next to her. Like it's like a 4-person table, and there's an empty seat at the table, but it's opposite of where the woman that you assume is Katie's mom is sitting.
I'll just walk over. Excuse me. Hi. Just to the general table, not specifically talking to her though.
Sure.
Hi, I'm new in this town, and we went to the tower, and the prophet mentioned a farm that might be needing of assistance. I kind of give roughly the direction. I think he said it's like down towards the end of the town, right by the river. I'm just asking if any of you guys know where that would be. We were going to go help out today, but we were exhausted and slept. So wondering if we could help out tomorrow. But I don't know where the place is.
Can I add in so that? Oh, I noticed with the season changing that something like how we noticed that weather was like affecting nature. I'm not wording this. I want to kind of bring that up. Like, how is that affecting? I guess
Like farm yield.
Yeah. Well, I guess we don't know that they
if
actually
like
are farm
the
workers.
like the way you've noticed the degradation in the trees and things has affected the farm.
Yeah, and then kind of like, oh well, assuming you guys work on or at least. What do you know about the farm?
All right, let's take this one thing at a time.
Well, I'm trying to like add that in.
She's looking between you, just like
she's.
I'm awkwardly trying to add knowledge to this, and like.
I'm trying to find out where.
First of all, welcome to the city.
Thanks.
Thank you.
You folks are not from around here.
No.
Yes, I'm one of the main farm workers. Name is Dina Shepherd. And this is my. Right down.
Well, nice to meet you, Dina.
I did not.
Sorry for making this awkward. It's just like we came and
fine.
then told to go to the farm and then went to sleep.
You're all very intense for me. You've had way more sleep than I have. I've been in the farm all day. So yes, if you're willing, I mean, we're obviously all here now, so farm's taken care of. Animals are pretty well just sleeping and doing their thing. But you're welcome to come by tomorrow morning and help out. And what about the weather? I don't know. The weather's been fine. Animals are fine. We're having a little trouble getting water right now, but
why?
We're making do. The river's a little drier than usual.
The crops and animals are.
Is that something we can help with?
I suppose we've sent a few people upstream to check it out, but actually, we sent them back. We sent them up there a week ago, and they haven't come back yet.
Oh.
God, how far is it upstream?
Oh, I don't know. It could be a truck. Maybe that's why they haven't been back yet. I mean, we sent them with supplies because nobody really knew how far they were going to have to go. So we're not worried about them yet, but
yep.
We're going to give them probably another week. We told them just to go out a week, and if they couldn't find it, to come back. So we're giving them a 2-week window before we send another party.
All right. So we can get a head start tomorrow. Where is the farm?
Oh, it's if you head it's kind of behind the bakery and the and all that.
Oh, okay. I know where the bakery is. They have excellent cookies.
Indeed, they do. Yeah, we keep all the shops kind of in front of the farm and the fields so that we can get stuff right to their door and it doesn't take as much work. Efficient planning when you can build the city up from the ground. And
Alright.
you notice that even as she's talking to you, she keeps kind of looking out the window.
Is everything all right?
Yeah, I'm just worried about my daughter. She's been running around town all day, and as she usually does, but
She
usually she's back by now, and I haven't seen her yet.
she short about yay high. Was it red hair?
Creeper.
No. I when we were walking to the prophet, we saw two
I'll say
girls
that
by.
too, creeper.
You're mean. There's two girls and they're hiding behind a bush and they ran off.
That might have been my daughter. She kind of runs around. Red hair, yeah, about that tall. Yeah, she Oh, don't tell me she's hanging out with that Shutter Kai girl again.
You don't like her?
No,
remember.
I think she's fine. Just a lot of people talk, and they kind of they give us a hard time because our daughter's hanging around with one of the Shatter Kai kind, and I feel bad for her because her parents don't like her much hanging out with a human girl.
Well, I hope eventually the town becomes more accepting.
Well, that's what we were hoping would happen, and it seemed like on the first day everybody was fine, and since then, it just seems like people are getting more upset about it. I don't quite understand what it is, and it makes me angry at the people that feel that way.
Yeah, but don't necessarily become angry at that because that could also just fuel that kind of stuff. That thought.
Yeah,
More so,
that's
just
true.
try and find out. Maybe I don't know. Try and find out why. I don't know. I'm new to this town, so
That's fair. Yeah, I just kind of wish that she'd check in. Usually by now she comes by and checks in before heading back to the house to sleep, and I'm getting kind of worried about her.
She usually comes here to the tavern.
Yeah, she knows this is where we kind of come and grab dinner, and
well, um, hopefully she will come. Oh, she should be fine. The two girls look like they are having fun or playing hide and seek or something.
well, but you
If
said
you,
that was this morning, didn't you? Or no?
oh yeah, that was a while ago.
Okay,
Sorry.
well that was a long time ago, so now I'm really worried about my daughter.
Do you know where she might be, or where she?
I don't know.
Come from?
If she's with that Shutter Kai girl, Lee, they like to go anywhere between the bridge to the tower to somewhere near the trees.
Well, if you need any help at all, I mean, we have a full time's rest now, so
I mean, it'd be great while I finish my dinner if you could maybe go outside and see if you can find her.
yeah,
I
we
know
can
her
do
and Lee
that.
like around.
Is there a way that we could do that, but not creep her out? Because I'm being honest. When we even just came to your table and just said hi, how are you doing? It kind of creeped you guys out.
Well, that's fair.
Is there anything we could say to kind of let her know?
I feel awkward going into a town and just looking for children.
I mean, you can if you see her, just say just say her full name. Just say Katie Shepherd. Your mom's looking for you, and she'll know to head to the tavern.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, we're gonna finish our breakfast, and then we'll go head out and
Okay. Well, thank you.
unless
Anything
she
you can do
returns
would be
beforehand.
appreciated. Sure, and if she returns, I'll let you know. But thank you.
All right. Go back to the table where Norin's chowing down.
Okay.
As they approach, I look up. So, and I look at them and be like, so what's going on?
So that was Dina. Her Dina Shepherd. She is the mother of Leezahie's friend. The friend is Katie. We saw her earlier when we were at the walking towards the tower. Do you remember?
Yes.
Well, as soon as you're done, it seems like she's concerned. Oh, by the way, she also might have farm work or something like that we could help with. But it seems like her daughter hasn't returned since this morning. So when you're done, since we're pretty much ready and raring to go from sleep, maybe if she hasn't returned, we can go find her. Go around looking.
I'm done. I will certainly aid in this search.
Anywhere it sounds like between the bridge and the tower.
So as you guys kind of finish up your meal, you notice that that Dina and the other two people at the table get up and they all kind of look worried, and they head out of the tavern.
All right. That looks like a concerning cue. Are you done?
I'm done.
All right. Silva?
Yeah, I'm gonna go get Snowflake really quick.
Silva can probably see well in the dark too. And then so the way to just look around, and her name is Katie Shepherd.
So are you guys like confronting Dina as you leave, or are you just kind of getting on side?
Pretty much as she gets up, as she's going towards the door, I'm pretty much nodding, and even if she's not looking, and just going in the direction, same exit, seeing if we could catch up.
So as they exit, so they all exit, and you can see them like discussing something. And she kind of looks and says, "Oh, if you're willing to help, I'm gonna send my husband home to see if she's there. I'm gonna send our friend here up to the Prophet's Tower to see if she's up there, and I'm gonna head back to the fields to see if she might have gone back there for some reason. If there's any chance, could you check down by the bridge?"
Sure.
Okay.
Any other locations?
Split up. I mean, I guess just kind of that's usually the directions they end up heading, especially at night when they know it's
home.
Just so you know, there was a bush between near the tower. That's where they were hiding last.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. And she kind of tells the friend, and the friend goes, "Oh, that might help. I'll check there."
All right. So, where's Snowflake here?
I would have if I knew we were leaving, I would have gone up to get Snowflake and bring Snowflake out. So if within that time, yes, yeah.
All right. So it looks like we're headed towards the bridge area. Dina and her husband are searching near the house, their home in the tower. So.
Okay.
All right, let's head to the bridge.
Alrighty.
Okay. So you guys start walking towards the bridge.
Yeah, is it a good moonlight or?
Yeah, I'd say that it's a decent moonlight, so you can kind of make your way without really needing any light source.
Do you need light there, Anorn?
No. I can cast light upon my holy symbol.
You can. Just check. Can you do it? Sorry, you were just freaking out because you tried casting it earlier and it didn't work.
You can't even respond.
No, I'm gonna try to do it now. I forgot to hit the button again.
Oh.
You forgot the words.
Yeah, once you try to cast holy light on your symbol, it works.
See, there you go. Like, pat him on the back.
Thank you.
All right, so you guys head towards the bridge. Give me perception.
All of us?
Yeah, everybody can give me a perception.
No.
No.
I didn't know dice could roll no. Remember, that's wisdom, so -2.
21.
Okay.
5.
One sec.
He's got to get his phone out of his butt again.
I rolled a 19.
Yeah.
No.
You guys rolling your nose. So yeah, as you guys are walking, I'm gonna do it this way. So Silva, you're keeping an eye out, and you think you hear something, and you look down at Snowflake, and Snowflake like immediately looks towards the bridge, and kind of like starts to charge towards the bridge.
Like to attack?
No, not to attack. Just
Oh.
like and like kind of nudges, like kind of
Like follow a lead. Kind
yeah,
of
like
okay.
like I think I heard something or
Okay.
smelled something or otherwise.
So I'll tell Puck and Honora. Snowflake's got the scent, or well,
Right.
the
Okay.
auditory. I don't know.
Snowflake's not hunting, right?
No.
Just
Well, sort of in a way, I guess.
Snowflake knows not to. Okay, I'm going after the
Yeah.
cat.
Okay. So as you guys approach the I don't know if you call it the not like the apex of the bridge, but like as you start to get towards the bridge, like where it would start to elevate.
The path.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can see up ahead the two girls. So Lee is on the bridge part, and Katie is standing on the I guess the railing. So
Okay.
whatever you call it, like it's raised. Like where you could like lean over it and see and whatever.
I think yeah,
Kind of a
railing would be.
guardrail kind
Kind of a
thing?
railing. I
not
mean
a
it's stone or whatever,
rail,
but
yeah.
it's like a rail.
Edge.
And they're
rail.
kind of screaming at each other. And you can kind of make out like Lee's like, no, I don't want to. I. It's not that I don't want to hang out with you. It's just that they make fun of me so much.
Wait, who said that?
Lee did, and then Katie said, "I don't care. You're my friend, but if you're not going to be my friend, then I don't want to be here anymore."
I'm gonna change my path to under the bridge,
Okay.
just in case catching.
And so as you guys are cresting the bridge, Lee kind of says, I don't want to do this, but he told me I have to, and he pushes her
She.
off.
Wait.
So yes, Lee pushes
Who said he? Sorry.
Katie off the bridge, and she falls into darkness.
And I was running underneath the bridge.
Yeah, and you weren't
Hmm.
quite fast enough. Like she literally pushed her like as you started to go that direction.
But if there's something in between, the darkness was like in between where Puck would have.
So
Like
like
the
it's just
ground.
hard to see down there because it's so dark.
Oh.
And with
okay.
the riverbed and everything.
He said
I have the dark vision.
Okay.
I too have the dark vision.
120 feet.
So who's going down to the riverbed?
I will stoke my courage and go down to the riverbed.
Okay. So Puck and
They
Honora
both
at
went.
least
I
are.
probably, as soon as I recognized her, I don't know if I could cut in. You know, try to at least maybe I didn't get any words out, but would have been approaching like, Katie, there you are, kind of thing.
Well, but by the time,
Yeah,
but like you guys literally
No,
like
yeah.
saw
I
this
don't
and
think I
then
would've
this
caught it.
happened.
Yeah, it seems like Silva, you're running to the top of the bridge, and
Yeah.
we're going to the below.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah,
guys go below and you see Katie's body is now on the floor of like it's if there was water she would have been caught, but she actually ended up in a spot there wasn't water and she's not moving.
Anorn,
Yes,
can
She's,
help her.
I will. I go to help her.
Medicine check.
Go ahead and roll.
Let me see. Try one too.
A 15.
I want to see what Anoran's is.
24.
Okay. Both of you
I'm
get
sorry,
up to
I'm
the.
sorry. 23.
Ooh. Glad we
Okay.
brought the cleric today.
So you get up there and Puck, like you notice, yeah, there's no signs of life, and Anoran, you confirm that.
She's dead.
And then
I would have approached Leezahie and still been like,
and Lee is crying.
I would be like,
She is hysterical.
Katie, your mom's looking for like, oh, there you are. Your mom's looking for you.
And then you see Lee kind of looks at you and turns and just runs into the darkness.
Frontier. Okay. Crying though.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
So she's running the opposite way of town. And then actually, a few, like, you guys kind of hear this from up on the bridge, and then a couple minutes later, you see Lee come down the riverbank towards Katie's body.
Where from?
Is there any? So wait. So we're at the body.
Yes.
Um.
And so Lee kind of starts approaching, and she goes, "I didn't mean to, and he made me do it, and I didn't want to do it, but he said it was the only way to save everybody."
Who made you do it? Who said
And then from the darkness, and you can kind of see this from up on the bridge, unless you're going down there, or if you plan on going down there and following her.
I would have, but knowing they were down there, I probably would have stalled.
Okay, so you're just going to kind of look over the edge, I guess, when you
Yeah,
hear
I'll do
talking
that.
down
Yeah,
there?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So from now behind Lee, you see the prophet walk out, and he goes, "I am the one. I can see you all couldn't stay in the tavern, could you?"
What the hell is this? Like, why? This is a little girl that's. What are you doing with these kids? Why did you?
Sacrifices must be made. And so he kind of walks up and puts his hands on Lee's shoulder, and she's sobbing. But when he does this, she kind of has like, it's almost like a sense of calm that comes over her. Like almost like a forced sense of calm. Like she feels like she needs to compose herself in front of the prophet.
Okay, Anoran pulls out his sword and points it at the prophet. Is like, what's
He kind of flicks a hand and goes, "This is not a time for violence. This is a time for words."
You just killed a child.
But it's already happened in your world.
What? I mean,
What sacrifice could be worth all this? What sacrifice is worth the blood
Every
of children?
sacrifice is worth this. And he kind of points at the direction of the tower. And you can see in the distance, you can actually kind of see the tower, like against the moonlight.
Mhm.
And as soon and like so he points and like he kind of snaps his fingers, and you see the tower glow with a dark energy.
what?
It is the beginning of the end for this world and all worlds, thanks to the hands that have turned here.
These
Thanks to the
happen to be
blood
your
that's been
hands?
still here.
One of you at a time.
You go ahead. I'm just gonna see if I could help make Katie's body a little bit more
What
decent.
end? Destruction or transformation? What are you trying to accomplish?
Oh, it is transformation for the form of destruction. We need an army. We need a legion. We need power. All of that starts from here. Thank you for all the information you decided to reveal to me earlier. It allowed me to look through my glass see what I wanted to see and how much destruction is brought from everything that is started with this one small experiment.
We can end you right here.
I think not. See, you are in a dream. This is but a vision of the past. You have done nothing to stop what has been foretold and what has already happened here.
Yeah, but we also know now that you are a dick.
Like a total
Hmm.
dick.
See, that's the genius of how everything works. You all have a hook into this world and an outside influence. Thanks to you, you have now awoken my outside influence. So we will be on equal playgrounds next time you arrive in my world.
Next time we arrive in your world, we'll drive a sword through your stomach and shine the holiest of lights through your head so that it may be scattered to the winds like ash.
Ah, the words of a boy thinking the light can save him from the darkness.
And you sound like an arrogant despot that thinks that light cannot reach him. We'll see who is right in the end.
Oh, I think we all know who will be right in the end. I mean, after all, you've seen it. You've seen young Lee here grow into be one of the strongest necromancers that has ever existed. And you've even seen the destruction of an entire world that was beaming with power.
We may not be able to prevent that, but we can't stop you from doing further damage.
Oh, but there is so much darkness. How can the light ever penetrate all of it? Even if you stop my source, which, good luck at this point. From what I understand, there are many other sources of darkness that can just take
There's
over in my place.
There's many sources of light. There's no one victory. There's only an eternal battle, but we will win this one.
Oh, it sounds like I've already won in your future.
For now. The future is still unwritten.
Yes,
Well,
but I've
I mean,
got this past pretty well locked in. I would like to see you try.
Well, I
to
mean,
stop it
I mean the
now.
further future, but yeah, that.
Yeah, well, good luck trying to stop my source. I now have what I need to stop you whenever you come into my little pocket here. I assume at some point you are going to be whisked back to your world because there is nothing much else you can do here.
Did he stop? Can Lee hear all this?
Yeah, Lee's there, but you can see that
But she's not
she's
reacting?
like the obedient,
She's drugged.
So it's not like he stopped everything else to tell us.
No, this is. I mean,
This
it's
is
just
not
that
a
you guys are on
cutscene,
the
this is not-
outskirts of town.
Yeah.
Lee is the only one there that is not directly involved, and he basically has his hands comfortably on her shoulders.
She's not really reacting to what he's.
I mean, she's still sobbing, but she's
yeah.
not trying to outwardly express anything. It's like she thinks of the prophet as a master,
Yeah.
and is trying to be good for him.
You will be stopped. Of this, I swear.
So you think, but I believe you're being collected as we speak. I think that your Raven Queen is not going to be happy with the way you've presented things here.
She's not really our Raven Queen.
I have only one sovereign, and that is the holy light of the sun.
Well, if you're here, then the Raven Queen believes she has power over you, and I still fear for what she's going to think when she finds out how bad you failed here.
If this is a past, and this is a dream, and all it has already occurred, there's nothing we could have done. And everything we've done is exactly as what we needed to have done. The only thing left to do is beat you at our current point in time.
Oh, I think you will find very quickly that I probably do not exist at your current point in time. My work gets done, and I believe that I am at some point removed as I am no longer needed, and I am okay with that, having
Not
finished
by
my
one.
God, we're getting in time. Okay. All right.
And then with that, you see basically around Katie's body, you see like a light circle kind of start to form, and it kind of encapsulates the area. And with that, you see the world just kind of start to vanish, and you're pulled into that dark place again. And so now it's just the three of you. So you're actually brought to the same level.
Sure. Yeah.
And so you're all just kind of in this like area. And as you're all kind of standing there, the facade mask of the Raven Queen forms in the air, and you can see that the mask, the facial expression has gone from a neutral position to an angered face.
Screw it. Okay. Now what? So
I see that you are finished with this journey, it seems.
Found out a
well,
lot.
What did you say?
I said we found out a lot.
You found out a lot, and unfortunately, one of your members has decided to reveal more information than I feel was necessary to the prophet, as it were. We now have a
well,
very dangerous adversary.
to be honest, the last time we came here, we asked if you would not port us in the middle of the forest so we had a better reason to explain why we were there, and this time you put us in the same spot.
You guys were fine up until you met with the prophet.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Am I in the habit of touching people's souls with darkness?
I am not the one that touched you with darkness, if that is what you are worried about.
Then who did or what?
There is one piece of information you all have not found yet, and it is hidden within that tower that you saw with the shadow glow. Unfortunately, the prophet did not found the town for the thoughts of good. That prophet founded that town knowing those people, if given the right motive, would eventually hate each other enough, and wanted that complexity. He wanted people that were willing to work together and make a bright future, and he wanted to twist them. He needed that negative energy to fuel a device that he has within that tower.
What is this device?
It is a device that collects the negative energy, and once there is a cataclysm, it is then released, and he is able to summon minions and open a portal and all sorts of things. And I fear that what you are seeing in your time now is one of the what would you call it, the responses to that. So most of the beings and things you are seeing in these other worlds, this is kind of the starting point of all of this. It is where a bridge between this dark realm and the rest of now how your world is possessed came from.
Can the bridge be broken?
This bridge can be broken. It will not fix everything, but it can fix some things and maybe put a very big damper into what you are fighting. So if at some point this was one of the spawns of how to get to the darkness, but he is not one of the only people that experimented with it. All of those experiments has brought the darkness from the light to these other universes. But you can make a huge impact if you can but stop this device.
Was the glow what opened it?
The glow was the start. That means the machine was then turned on.
Activated.
It had enough energy to actually begin to be useful for him. The way I see it, this is what I need from you. I need you to find a way to stop this machine. I need you to find a way to kill the prophet and to save that little girl. Both of them, if you can. You have now seen the beginning of the town, and you have seen the beginning of the end of the town.
All right. And we've seen the end of the town.
Well, that's what I'm saying. He still was, even after that point in time, that was the catalyst that started his experiments, and he started experimenting on the city and started bringing in necromancy and training Lee to be a necromancer. And that is where that city began to fall. But in reality, that is the point that it is too late for you to interfere in what is going on.
All right. So
In the future, I will try not to interfere as much, but obviously I will try to help where I can. And I will tell you this, that handle that your other member is holding will be a key for you next time you come in the past. That key will allow you to manipulate at what time you would like to take part in this timeline, either between the beginning of the town or this ending event. And so you can do any sort of investigating you need to. And if you need time, you can take it.
We can save the girl.
You should be able to do all three, but you'll have to do all three in one transport. You cannot break it up. Every time you leave, it will reset.
Until we stop it all.
Once you can find a way to save the girls, stop, basically destroy the machine, and kill the prophet, that will be the ending. And then things will actually stick and will change for the future. But making small changes will not be significant enough to allow the passage to happen. This is your quest.
all right. Any more tips on this
Yeah,
prophet though? It
just-
sounds like he knows he can keep memory of the place. Yeah.
Yes, that is going to be problematic. That is the one thing I am most angered by, is he now has contact through the portal, even in its dormant state. He now has the ability to communicate with an outside influence that I cannot control. And so he will, as soon as you arrive, if he makes contact with you, there is a chance that he will be notified that of what your doings are going to be. So from now on, you have to tread carefully. I am not sure how the influence matters, but I'm hoping at least you'll get one confrontation with him before he understands why and how you're there.
Hmm.
And I know this is a stupid question, but you're clearly very much stronger than. Why aren't you doing stuff directly?
I do not have the power of influence over that.
But why do we?
I can get you through a very small hole in the fabric of existence into that time frame. And I'm expending an enormous amount of power to get you there. But I feel it is worth it if we can actually have a positive sum from this. But I myself cannot actually be there or have an influence in that world. I only have a peephole.
And then one final question on this, just because it's starting to seem imminent. So we can't just kill the prophet and then be done with it because it'll reset, right?
Yes. And if you kill the prophet, the machine still will automatically do what the prophet has already deemed it.
But if one of us dies while we're doing this, it should reset as well, yeah?
That I do not know.
All right.
I may still have to collect your soul, even if you are killed in that area. then I'm afraid that resetting you are actually outside of that rule, it seems, but I'm not positive of that.
But he would be outside that rule too. What? But
No, because he is a part of that time frame. You are not. I have more influence over resetting him than I do of you. I can reset the things in your pockets and the things on your body, but I cannot reset your soul into your body. Even being of the Raven Queen.
Mm.
And I will also leave you, even though I'm very mad about what has transpired here, I am very happy of the information you have gathered. I will leave a small present of some resources for your small city, as it were. So please enjoy them. It will be some raw resources as well as some food and some drink so that you can be a little bit more relaxed in your, well, the state of the world that you're in right now. And I hope that's enough to at least raise your spirits for a little bit. And then with that, the mask kind of shatters and then dissipates. And now you are back in the room where you left. So now you're in with everybody else in Lokar's room again.
Damn it, Anoran. Open your damn mouth.
And then with that, we'll call that episode.
And Lokar's still in the Santa suit.
Lokar's still in the Santa suit, laying in bed, looking at all of you like, "What the fuck are you doing in my room?"
The thing is, he is also the only one wearing a Santa suit
the
now.
only one, right?
He is the only one wearing the
Yes,
Santa
nice.
suit, but you have the big Santa bag on your back.
Yeah.
I know that was deep, but I wanted to get all that information out there. Yeah, so there's my story. I spent a lot of time going through this in my head, trying to get it all worked out, everything.
Drop that bomb so that we could hold off waiting to deal with Lokar.
There you go. Yeah, well, I didn't want to string you guys in the past too long anyhow. So
No, yeah.
But
glad we went to sleep.
So
not glad.
No, I would have made the time whatever I wanted. It's just now you guys did it at night. It made it easier on me. So
plus now we have the whole day. That was planned. We have the whole day to do something now. We gave ourselves more time.
Yeah.
Well, technically, you got, like I said, the mechanic of it is going to be that the bone handle basically allows you to manipulate like where you want to be, like where you think you can get the most information, or I mean, I guess it doesn't ultimately matter, but you basically have a month of time that you could be at any point in that timeline. Then. So obviously, this is where the city is like at the brink.
Yeah.
And then the festival is where the city's at the. But like, there's more distracted people when the festival's happening.
Yeah, I was just saying that effectively because we slept in, we inadvertently gave ourselves one more day.
But you
before
still
the event
technically
happens.
have a month, like in a lot of ways.
But it's time that day we didn't use.
Sure.
Yeah. So.
I mean, you now have a month of time. You
fast-forwarded.
can just pick time and just go there and
determine
and do what you need to do.
when and what.
Yeah.
Is the opportunity.
Because I wanted this to end up kind of becoming a like Ocean's 11 style, like here's all the things you have to do. Now you have to plan how you're going to do them and then try to execute it and be able to pull it off, kind of thing. Yeah. But obviously, you have a little bit of leeway for failure. So I thought it'd be kind of fun. It's kind of dark and deep, but it all spawns from when I played Leezahie as an actual character, and she had a friend that she killed, and that was her remorse, and that's why she became a necromancer, was to try to resurrect her friend.
And this isn't even her, like I was going to ask that, but this is all the Raven's Queen is doing, not, doesn't know we're there.
Right, this is, Lee trying to res her friend is basically having to work with the Raven Queen to bring her friend back. And the Raven Queen has a much bigger thing she wants taken care of. So
Which
it's
is actually a consequence of this anyway. So,
right.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a, oh, you want your friend back, and I want to fix the shit that you were involved in.
But he's not like the one that messed up Flux or attacked Flux.
What I was alluding
He's
to
one
with
of.
what the Raven Queen said is that he's one of the first that started what is now kind of taking over the world.
Tower, and we were in the.
You were in the first 2 floors of the tower. Kind of makes sense why Steve was trying to get higher in that tower last time. Huh?
So, but if we go earlier, we won't see Puck's markings.
That's true. Park only made 1 marking, and it was in the future.
Well, it was at the end.
Yeah,
By the
well,
way,
you know, if
alert,
it's
that marking isn't going to be there because she would have erased it.
I know.
Well, yeah, it's not going to just exist. Yeah.
Right. Because she would have reset the world.
Oh, but it resets. That's
Yeah.
true. It's not like it.
Like, even everything that
It
you guys
never
had
would've
there
stayed.
gets reset.
Yeah.
So even if you spend money there, it just gets reset. And all the sleep you think you had. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh God! All of a sudden, I lose my spells. I lose.
I was thinking if there was a way to do that, but then you got to like keep track of where you were, and then like reset the long rest. I'm like, nah, it's too much.
I got to figure out what resources we have in that coin.
Well, yeah. So I'm gonna say that, and I'll just say it here so that we have a record of it. And I'll probably write it down too. But like, I'm gonna say there's at least a couple crates of like raw metal.
Oh, what she
Probably
gave us.
some gold, some iron, stuff like that. There's going to be a few crates of like dried, like preserved meats and food, like breads and hardtack and stuff like that.
No animals.
No animals. Like it's just kind of like a, here's a few crates of things to help you kind of be fine, and like there'll be a couple kegs of ale and stuff like that. But it's kind of stuff that you guys can use to kind of keep the city going for a little bit more.
She didn't give us a blacksmith.
No, you guys got to figure that shit out. I killed your blacksmith.
You dick.
Wait, did Honora know about that?
What?
Honora knows Lokar killed the blacksmith.
Violently, horrifically so.
Everyone knows that Lokar did that.
Well, yeah, that's why everybody's in the room, right? We got to cover that next time.
Yeah, intervention.
All right. So we'll probably cut this. Yeah. So hopefully everybody enjoyed the episode. I know it was dark, but I think it's kind of fun. You got to have some reason to do things, and if this gives you guys motivation, then it's worth the darkness.
Ja.
And now I have Anoran completely paranoid of darkness, and Puck is somewhat embracing it, I guess.
We'll get to that.
Okay, that's fine. All right, I think that was fun. So we're gonna say goodnight to everybody listening to the podcast.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.